Hello, welcome. This summer I turned 61 and I've been thinking a lot about how to stay healthy as I'm getting older, moving into these later decades. And I wanted to share with you a few things I've learned over researching, watching videos, reading books about dementia, fitness, strength, just mental health, everything about staying healthy as we get older. And if you're new here, welcome. My name's Donnell. I live in Ketchikan, Alaska. We're here at one of our beautiful beaches, and I'll share with you some of my best tips on this channel to get older and better. One of the first things I want to talk about is just moving. I have 4 dogs. That helps me get out and walk, keeps me motivated. If you're not doing any exercise now, walking is a great way to start. One thing that really helps is having the right gear. If it's dark, you could get a headlamp. Put a link to my favorite headlamp below. It's dark a lot, about half of the year here when we go for walks in the morning or the evening. And we just get out, use our headlamps. They work great. A little bit ago, we even went sledding in the dark. And it was fun. And we don't let darkness stop us. In Ketchikan, we get an average of 13 feet of rain a year. Don't let that stop us either. So there's no bad weather, there's only bad gear. I didn't make up that quote, but that is very true. We just get rain gear, we've got good boots. Put some links down below of my favorites. Just need to have the rain gear. So don't let weather or darkness stop you. Probably the one thing that we don't have to deal with here is extreme heat. So if you live in the desert, places where it gets really hot in the summer, probably getting up earlier to get out. If you don't really like walking or hiking, or you don't live in an area with access to good places to do that, find something that you like to do that would be fun for you to stay active. Maybe join a class, try dancing, try something new. That brings me to my next topic, my next tip that I've learned. Getting out and learning new things, trying new things. Maybe take a dance class. I recently have been learning Spanish. I signed up for a couple apps, JumpSpeak, and I'm using Rosetta Stone. So I'm trying to learn Spanish. We have a new Spanish-speaking member of our family, so I thought that would be fun and motivating. You could sign up for a dance class, maybe join pickleball. The advantage of a group activity like pickleball or basketball, something like that, is then you get the social activity too. The things I've learned about preventing dementia includes social interaction, physical activity, keeping your brain active. Learning new things is even more important than doing the same challenging things over and over again. If you've always done crosswords, that's great, but learning to do something brand new that challenges you is also really important. One thing that also can be good is to, if you're retired, maybe get a part-time job. I am not lucky enough to be retired yet, so I am still working as a reporter for our newspaper. That's a great job, actually, for keeping your brain active. We have to work on tight deadlines. I get to interview a whole array of really interesting people, artists, public works, people who work maybe in the water division or do all kinds of really interesting jobs. Another thing you could do is volunteer. Try something totally new. Maybe volunteer as a care person at a hospice. I've been volunteering as a search and rescue dog handler for the past 29 years this month, actually. And that has been amazing for not only giving me mental challenges, setting up the trainings, going on searches, but also it keeps me physically fit, getting out in the woods and training these dogs. I also have volunteered at the fire department for the last 11 years. As we age, some of those jobs have gotten a little bit tougher. I was in firefighting, but my knees don't allow me to do the run tests anymore. So now I'm focusing just on driving the tankers. Doesn't require any great feats of physical performance to be a tanker driver, or you can be one of the people who provides refreshments for the firefighters at structure fires. You take their vitals, you give them healthy snacks and some water, make sure they're comfortable between their stressful tasks. So joining the fire department, you don't have to be particularly strong or capable physically. So that's kind of a cool one to do. You could be on the board for a library, or for the many other nonprofits that need board members. Just trying something new is really good for dementia prevention. One of my big passions over the years has been healthy diet. It's one of my favorite YouTube genres to watch. I have tried many diets, ranging from vegan to Mediterranean, paleo, carnivore, ketogenic. They all have their benefits, maybe carnivore less so, but for some people that's a great elimination diet. Really what it comes down to is eating whole foods. Avoid the prepackaged foods. Avoid the foods that are full of preservatives and salt and all that. Choose just plain meat, dairy, unsweetened things. Keep the sugar down, keep the salt down. I mean, we all kind of know that. The more you can just prepare simple, plain foods from just whole ingredients, the better. If you're having troubles figuring out how to get your eating habits better, start with just one change. If you haven't been eating breakfast, or you've been just grabbing some prepackaged sugary snack bar on the way to work or something, try just making one simple change. Maybe boil a pot of eggs on a weekend, and you'll have a couple boiled eggs to have in the morning. Grab some berries, throw them in a bowl, bring them with you. Maybe do some overnight oats. That's really easy. Get some sort of plant milk, regular milk. Soak your oats in that. Throw them in. Maybe put some chia seeds in there and berries. Put them in the fridge overnight, and they're ready to go in the morning. If you just make like one simple change at a time. If you're tempted at work by the donuts or cookies or things people bring, figure out an alternative. One thing you can do is just eat enough healthy food before you pass by the snacks, so you're too full to even have the donut or whatever it is. One thing that I found that was really incredible to help me feel better and to lose weight, I lost almost 20 pounds about 2 years ago, and that was just focusing on protein. I upped my protein. I aim for about 100 grams of protein a day. I go with the recommendation of about at least 1 gram of protein per ideal pound of body weight. I'm about 115 pounds. I'm 5'5", and the protein made me so full and so satiated that I just added whatever side dish I wanted, just making sure I had the protein first. I could have a salad with it. I could have some quinoa or toast with hummus on top, or any whatever kind of healthy side, some roasted sweet potatoes, something like that. But focus on the protein first, and instead of trying to follow some fancy specific diet. That makes a big difference. I put a link to protein researcher Don Layman down in the description, so check out his videos. He's got some really great ideas on how to just kind of simply focus on protein and eat for your optimal health. Another aspect of improving your optimal health is to reduce your stress. There's a lot of ways to do that. My favorite way is to do yoga. I like to do yoga about an hour before I go to bed. I follow Yoga with Adriene on YouTube. She's got a whole variety of lengths of routines you can choose. She has different videos focusing on helping your lower back or helping your shoulders, and cheering yourself up, or yoga for having a bad day. She's got literally hundreds of videos, so you can find her. You can try meditation. Meditation is hard. I haven't done that seriously yet, I would like to. You can start with just a few minutes. There's tons of apps you can try. Stress reduction is really, really important also for dementia prevention. This is my bonus tip. This one's the most important health change I have made in ever, probably, and that is I quit alcohol a little more than a year ago. It took me a while. I didn't realize I was getting way too dependent on it until I tried to take a break, and it was hard. And I used some books and some websites. This Naked Mind is a really good one. Put a link down to Kevin O'Hara, who is my favorite YouTuber, who talks about alcohol and quitting alcohol, cutting back on alcohol. Quitting alcohol makes your sleep way better. It's way better for your brain. Your brain's able to come back. If you want to prevent dementia, yet again, dementia prevention, quitting alcohol, huge step. We all know it's not good for our brain. Even one glass, they have disproved, researchers have definitively disproved that a glass of wine every day is somehow healthy for you. It's not. It's literally a poison. So it improves your physical health, your mental health, improves your sleep. Improved sleep also helps your mental health and your physical health. Quitting alcohol reduces your risk of cancer. It saves you money. It improves your sense of pride and confidence, and it's a big accomplishment. So try it. Cut down. When I leaned on a couple of really good friends to keep me accountable, to cheer me on. That was a great resource. So try the books. There's also Alcohol Explained. That's also a really good book. Andrew Huberman on YouTube has a really good long video about alcohol and how it affects every system in your body. So that is my bonus tip. That is the final boss of health bonus tips. I would love to know your favorite health tips for staying vigorous, healthy, positive into your 50s or 60s and beyond. Let me know in the comments what things you've changed, what has really helped you. How have you stayed motivated to eat healthier? How have you stayed motivated to stay active? I would love to know all those things. Look forward to the next videos, and I really appreciate you watching. Take care.